Alright guys, welcome back. This is Jesse from St. Catharines Nissan, and today we're going to feature the new redesigned 2020 Nissan Qashqai. So I've got a side-by-side here of the 2019 current version and the new 2020. So right off the bat, you can see redesign on the front end. So deeper V-motion grille happening on the front end here. You can see they've gone to the flat plate logo to hide the front sonar sensor rather than the larger flat plate we had. So that falls in line with what we've seen on the Rogue. But you can see nice deep V-motion grille, new redesigned LED signature headlights, and LED daytime running lights as well. A little bit different profile on the hood, but generally a similar size on the front end. You notice that they've gone to a little bit more horizontal look on the lower fascia, and in this case we're featuring the SL, so they've removed the fog lights. Got to go up to the SL Platinum to get those fog lights. But then on the side you can see new beautiful 19-inch alloy wheels, new redesign, very eye-catching design on those alloys. Moving along to the back, also got some redesign here on the back with redesigned smoked tail lights. A little bit different rear diffuser design. You can see still has the sonar features on the back of the car. So still similar sizing, cargo capacities. Engine remains the same, so the 2-liter 4-cylinder, obviously, for that incredible fuel economy that everybody's aware of the Qashqai. Coming inside, got a little bit different trim work going on through here, so just a little bit fresher. One thing we're going to really talk about is the safety features they've added. So a lot of standard safety features, right from the base trim all the way up to the SL Platinum. So here we are in the cockpit. A couple little changes in here. Still have similar dash line design, the electronic parking brake. One thing I'm going to highlight is you can see up here on the advanced driver display, top right corner, those 3 seatbelt warnings. So those are actually for the back seat belts. So it's warning us, hey, these back seat belts aren't plugged in right now. They're not hooked up. So if you're bringing children around, you don't have to have your head looking back. You can have your eyes on the road and tell that your kids have their seat belts on or not. This does click off, obviously, once there we go, once you get moving. So in here, a lot of cool features like we've got carried over from the super popular Qashqai. So obviously power windows, power locks, power mirrors. We've got our heated steering wheel down here. This one, of course, is an all-wheel drive, being an SL. Sport and Eco mode still there. The steering assist for the Pro Pilot system is there as well. So if you wanted to keep you in the lane, you leave the steering assist on. If you want to steer by yourself when you're in cruise control or in Pro Pilot, you turn that feature off. Blind spot warning still up there on the A-pillar. That's going to glow orange when someone's in your blind spot. So a couple of the standard safety features that they've added for 2020 is standard intelligent emergency braking with pedestrian detection. So this was only in the SV and SL last year. Standard lane departure warning, lane departure intervention, standard high beam assist on all of them, which is a really cool feature that you don't see in a lot of base model cars. So you drive around with the high beams on, and when it notices light or lights coming at you, it automatically clicks those off. Standard rear emergency braking, so if you're going to back into something large, it will brake to prevent you to do that. Standard rear sonar with that, obviously. And inside here, they've added the number of airbags. So they've increased the number of airbags to 10 standard across the Qashqai this year. And here we've got in the SL, The other thing you can notice up there is traffic sign recognition. So it's going to watch the traffic sign and let you know what kind of speed zone you're in or what signs you pass. So the other features of this advanced driver display is, as you can see, it can show our average speed. We're using the left and right arrows here to modify it, our fuel economy. This is a compass, obviously. Had we had a destination set in the nav, this up here becomes turn-by-turn direction. Got our audio, which tells us what we're listening to. Of course, we got our volume controls, the ability to scan through our stations there. This is our Pro Pilot, so I'll just activate the Pro Pilot with this blue Pro Pilot button, and it shows us the lines beside the car. So that's showing us the steering assist is on, so it's going to keep us inside the lane, and then it clicks over and shows us the distance it's going to maintain away from the car ahead when we're using Pro Pilot. So these 3 lines equates to about 9 car lengths on the road, and we can adjust that here down to 2 lines, 6 car lengths, 1 line, 3 car lengths. So we're cruising at, say, 110, and we catch a guy in front of us, it'll get to within 3 car lengths of him, and it'll go down and modify the speed to match his speed and maintain that distance. If we change lanes, or he changes lanes, or he speeds up, it'll increase the speed back to our 110, and if he stops, it'll stop. As I mentioned, if we touch the steering wheel button down here, it will turn the steering assist off. Our next page is all the safety features. So we can go in and modify what driving aids we want on, whether we want the lane departure warning, lane departure prevention on, if we want the blind spot warning on, etc. It shows us up there that they're on. Tire pressures, when we're rolling, will show us all 4 tire pressures. No warnings, and then our settings, of course. Into the center section, we have the 7-inch touchscreen display. It still has a nice CD tray up here, which is becoming more and more unique as time goes on, but very valuable tool. We've got the full menu system down the bottom, and we have the redundant buttons on the side if we want to use those. So shows us our full menu system. It is, like I say, full touch screen, so we just go and touch what we want, but also has the physical buttons. Down here are dual climate control, so we have dual zone, allowing the driver and the passenger to have 2 separate temperatures. Nice display here showing us what temperatures we're at, obviously, for both. Our USB down there if we want to use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. An auxiliary port, 12 volt, the electronic parking brake with the auto hold feature, as I mentioned. We've got our gear selector, heated seats there. Beautiful leather, 0 gravity front seats. So it gives you the nice comfortable ride, and actually helps improve blood flow through to your lower extremities when you're on those long drives. And with the SL now, we have a driver attention alert on the dash to help if you're on long drives, to keep you awake and keep you with attention. Saw there briefly, we've got the nice moonroof in the Qashqai. So this is it. We'll go back outside, take one tour around. One thing I nearly forgot was the silver roof rails, which have been exclusive to the SL to date, are now included on the SV as well. So that'll help for people who don't really need leather interior. They want a cloth interior of the SV, but still want to put those cargo options on top. Other thing, standard auto headlights, which is another good advantage, starting right from the base S, which you don't see again in many base vehicles. So there it is, 2020 Nissan Qashqai. Super popular vehicle in Europe for a long time, and becoming more and more popular in here in North America every day, due to the fact, I mean, it's great value. It handles tremendously on the road. It's got a very sporty handling, really easy to maneuver, especially around parking lots, in and out of parking spots. Great visibility throughout the car, and is super comfortable. It's got a lot of room, especially in the front row. That makes the car super comfortable, along with those 0 gravity seats. And then Still has adequate cargo area in the back with the divide and hide system. The divide and hide lets you separate the cargo area up so you don't have things rolling around. Comes with the privacy screen as well, which we know from other Qashqais and other cars in this class. 2020 Qashqai, big focus on the safety, especially the active safety features for Nissan, and anticipated to be another great seller. Come on down here to 155 Scott Street, St. Catharines, to check out the new Qashqai and see if we can help you get into one.